My name is Ben Aldridge, and I'm an author and keynote speaker. I teach people how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. My work is a mix of resilience training, practical philosophy, mental health awareness, and a bit of adventure thrown in for good measure. I got into all of this several years ago when I started experiencing severe anxiety and panic attacks. At the time, I genuinely thought I was dying and I didn't understand what was happening to me. I spiraled into a really dark mental space. Now, to cut a long story short, the thing that saved me was philosophy. I discovered a group of thinkers called the Stoics, and one of their ideas changed the trajectory of my life. The concept is called askesis, and it basically means stepping outside your comfort zone and doing difficult things as a way to build resilience. These ancient Greek philosophers were fascinating with how they used to practice askesis. For example, they would sleep on hard surfaces because it was uncomfortable. They would fast from food and water. They would expose themselves to the cold and the heat. They would partake in strenuous exercise, and they would even deliberately embarrass themselves in public so they could practice feeling shame and then practice overcoming that sense of shame. I thought this was fascinating, so started using it in my life. At first with small challenges, but I built up to more adventurous things over time, like climbing mountains, swimming in frozen lakes, running marathons, and learning skills to push my mind, like how to solve the Rubik's Cube, how to fold origami, juggling, lockpicking, and even stunt driving. I also copied the Stoics by deliberately embarrassing myself in public. At first by wearing silly things, but then I ended up walking pet bananas and carrots on bits of string all over the place. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but this is actually backed up by ancient philosophy and modern psychology. There's a whole story around it. It's very fun. Anyway, this askesis practice changed my life. I stopped being so anxious, built resilience, and built confidence. And this forms the backbone to all of my work. I've written 3 books and created a card game based on askesis. These books have been translated into many different languages, and I now speak on the world stage to businesses, schools, universities, and at festivals. And I absolutely love doing it. Right, time for a cup of tea.